So I'm making this video. I don't know if I'm going to put in the title. I'm kind of just going with the flow with this type of video. But essentially, I made two builds, right? So I made this is my Michael Porter Jr. build. And I'm going to probably drop, maybe a build video or some, maybe not build video, but definitely his face creation because I feel like I did a pretty good job. Anywho, I made this build on September 27th. So way back when. This is before the cat trade. Like, Karl Anthony Towns is still on that team. So I was already dead set that I was going to make this build. And a part of my inspiration to make this build was to make Michael Porter Jr. as if he never got injured. Like, he always said, man, if I never got that back injury, I think it was, then like, where would I be at? And I feel like personally, he'd probably be a superstar. I'm from Seattle, and like, just seeing him hoop, in the high school basketball scene was like, it was just so dope. Like, he was amazing. So I kind of just wanted to recreate that, but also kind of suit my kind of play style. But my main position has always been kind of like center. It's always been that, and that's just always kind of how I like to play. But the point I'm trying to get at is that this is the 7-1 version of this build right here. My stretch is the 7-1 version of my two-way catch and shoot ace, my Michael Porter Jr. build. Shooting wise, not the rest of the categories, but definitely in the shooting category, my stretch has an 85 3, while this build has an 86 3. Mind you, they both have Michael Porter Jr. base. Why do I shoot so much better on this build right here? He's a stretch big, same builds, same jump shot. The only difference is that the releases are different because I can't get the big man Mike Muscala release on my Michael Porter Jr. build. So hopefully you guys are following, locking in or whatnot. And let me know if you guys have experienced the same thing, but I just think I'm fed up. I could go play with this build and not miss a shot, it feels like, or go 2 for 3 or 4 for 5, no problem. The worst I'll shoot with him is like 1 for 3. But I get on this build and I'm shooting. I just played a game and I rage quit, and I was about to like delete app. I was so frustrated, and I went 0 for 4. So that last shot, I missed 3 in a row, 3 threes in a row. And I was just like, okay, whatever. I'm not going to miss the 4th shot. 2K has me miss it. And I know my shot. I'm going to pop up on the screen because in the park, I shoot like 70% from 3. Again, I don't play too many games. So, 70 sounds really high, of course, for 2K25. But I think I've played only like 10 park games, or maybe a little bit more. But in the rec, I think I played almost 30 games or so, and I shoot 45%. Mind you, I played 500 plus hours of this game. I've constantly studied how to shoot with these jumpers. They're the same jumpers. So going from this build to this build is the same jumper. So I practice on rec sliders. I'm playing street ball. I play theater. I play rec, and I'll shoot really well. But then 2K makes me do bad, and it's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. I'm feeling loopy talking right now. It's driving me crazy that 2K, they do this. Like, I know my shot. Don't insult my intelligence. I know my shot. I've practiced when my players have low stamina, high stamina, and just so on and so forth. Well, why am I experiencing this? And it's just a gameplay flaw. This, like, 2K25 is just one of the worst 2Ks I've ever played in my whole entire life. I played every single 2K. I'll say that in every video if I have to, just to, like, prove a point. I don't care if I beat a dead horse. I played every single 2K. How can I shoot? Like, I think my best year, I shot like 76%. It was like close to 76%. 2K20. And in years before then, I've always made shooting builds. Why is it now that, you know, I'm playing like I just forgot how to shoot? Why is it not 2K24, 2K25? I don't know how to shoot. like what is this? What is this? And I shouldn't have to play hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of this game and still not know my shot. Or I know my shot. No, I know my shot. But 2K makes me feel, they gaslight me and make me feel like I don't know my shot. And I just had to take a quick moment to make a rant because I'm tired of playing so well with this build. And this was even when he was, I think I took my stretch build online around 85 overall. He's always had 93 midi, 85-3. This build always had a 93 midi at 85-3. Yet I could shoot so much better with this build than I can with this build. Like, make it make sense. If someone has, you know, a theory or an answer to this, please, you know, comment it. But I don't know. It's just, I played that game and I dashboard out of the game because I was just like, hey, if I can't make a 3, I miss 4 in a row. I know the AI, you pass the AI the ball, he's going to make a 3. Who knows if that team won the game or not? But I don't know. I was just like, you know, I was about to say something just off the rails, but I don't know. It's just, you guys are probably going to play better without me than with me. And I just, they need to fix this for 2K26, because if we go into 2K26 and we can't shoot, the game's over. The game's over. In every single 2K, they allow you to shoot when the game, you know, first comes out. I'm talking about, you know, after the first major patch, which is usually like around October. After that first patch, if shooting gets worse or harder or whatever, I'm done. I'm done. I'll just focus playing on college football and wait for GTA 6. I'm not going through this again, y'all. I'm not going through this again. Every other single 2K, I've made stretches and I've shot so well. I've always done so well, take smart shots. All my shots, mind you, that I missed when I went 0 for 4 were wide open. Maybe there was one closeout shot, but there was no reason I should miss. I should go 0 for 4. I have my hot spots. I have my badges. I practice before I play games. I practice throughout the week, every type of scenario. And yeah, if anything else pops up, maybe I could do a part 2 of this. I don't really want to talk about this anymore. You know, yeah, I'm from Seattle, live in Seattle, and it's beautiful out. It's beautiful out. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna play with my kids. I'm gonna do something productive. I'm not gonna waste my energy on this game. And you know what? Like, it really doesn't matter now that I'm talking about wasting energy. Does it even matter? Does it even matter what shot I choose? Does it even matter what shot, you know, we create if 2K is just gonna decide if we're gonna make a shot or not? Like, I don't know. Anywho, like I said, I'm about to go outside, have some fun. But hopefully you guys are enjoying your days, your weekend, whenever you're watching this. And yeah, I'll just see you on the next one. Peace.